Our farm is a family farm. It's been in the family for 40 years, and we Holstein predominantly, and we are in the Himeville district near Underberg in the Drakensberg. So our herd's grown by focusing on conception rates and increasing our pregnancy rate, and that's one reason why we've implemented the SenseHub system in our herd. We started about 8 months ago on the SenseHub dairy system, and we've incorporated the visual, the EIDs, and now the SenseHub tags into our herd, and we've never looked back. So the system streamlined quite well into our dairy herd. It did take some time to get used to because I've been used to the Allflex system. I've found that the SenseHub system is quite seasonal for us. We focus on breeding at certain times and health throughout. So for me, the biggest has been the breeding, and the biggest benefits I've seen is focusing on breeding in our herd. The report's quite easy to move across to our Allpro systems when we have herd runs and things like that. I receive SMSs and emails, and it has helped a lot with just managing my herd and getting onto those animals quicker. The sick cows, the breeding. So the SenseHub system has increased our heat detection rate. We have come from a base of heat stickers, and we've seen that it just has helped with detecting them at the right stage and being more accurate with the heat detections. The AI timing, we found historically that we were AIing 6 to 8 hours too early. So with the SenseHub system, we've noticed that we've had to shift our breeding times, and by doing that, we've actually increased our conception rates. So the system is picking up those irregular heats quicker than we would just by vet runs, and we are bringing those in, getting them checked and cycling quicker and finding any issues with them. The SenseHub system has all the features to bring up anestrous cows, and that is one good feature that we found. We can find those cows that are not cycling and get them clean and cycling as quick as possible. So the potential abortion feature is also quite a good one, because when we're out of season, we can pick those cows up and then we can identify them as problem animals or just correct any issues there. So the SenseHub system has definitely helped with the pregnancy rate by just having more cows presented, and therefore we are having tighter calving seasons, which helps us just manage our herd better. Definitely one benefit we've seen is the less reliance on vets and meds, and the costs have come down because we're diagnosing those cows better. The monetary value for us has been quite considerable. It's very hard to quantify that, but it definitely has been a massive benefit to us. So prior to using the SenseHub system, we would basically react to any issues that we had. We'd use the vets to manage our herd and just go on gut feel. Now we're actually being proactive, and we're finding those earlier, and the cows are getting into milk quicker. So one specific health issue that we've identified SenseHub is helping with is rumen problems and LDAs, so displaced abomasums. Typically before, we were treating cows on a general treatment plan, and by working with the vets, we've had a more accurate treatment plan. We're picking up those cows almost 2 days before, and they're reacting a lot better and getting into milk quicker. So before, with the transition cows, we just manage it in general. But what we found is we moved on to selecting the transition cows initially. So there were 400 cows, and then soon after that we realized the massive benefit on the system, and we've done the whole herd. So the SenseHub system has helped us considerably with the reduced incidence of disease. There have been quicker recoveries on those cows. We find that we are losing a lot less cows because we are onto them quicker, and our reliance on heavier meds and antibiotics is a lot less. So our goals for the SenseHub system are to have a healthier herd, to be able to reduce our management of the herd by relying a lot more on the system. And then going forward, I would like to incorporate the heifers and the rest of the herd, because we've seen the benefit of the system. So what I would say is definitely go speak to other farmers who have the system, because they are a good example of what is going on with the system and what the benefits are. It's difficult to know without actually seeing what's happening on the ground. With the dairy herd management and the way technology is going, we need to use it to our benefit, to manage herds and to make our businesses more profitable.